Here.
Preventing unwanted.
This is a valuable service.
Hey, Nicholas, let me get this.
There's a time and place, and you guys aren't it.
So
we are.
The valuable service is unwanted children.
Unwanted pregnancies does happen, and it is a necessary evil that we do need.
Oh, so it is an evil.
It is a emotional weight on everybody involved, but the outcome of that is better than the outcome of it.
So you acknowledge that this is an evil. Your words.
It's a disadvantage. It's not ideal.
So do you even believe in evil? You use that word evil, but do you actually believe in evil?
Look, you're talking to a scientist, and it looks like I used the wrong word.
So you use that word, not me.
Yes, it's a necessary travesty, but it's necessary, and you guys are wasting your oxygen for doing this.
Why are we?
Last week, a young lady chose life.
That's a sin, killing an innocent little child. And you call it unwanted? That's a gift from God. You don't understand.
It doesn't take much for conception.
Oh yes, it does.
I'm not sure what you mean. So first you said this is a valuable service, and then you said it was an evil, and then you said it was a travesty. It seems like you're very inconsistent for being.
It's not ideal, but
why?
Oh, for God's sakes! For other reasons, you actually have some parts of your argument that are agreeable. But at the end of the day,
thank you. I appreciate it.
Yes, but at the end of the day, the benefits of termination outweigh the emotional trauma that does exist.
So that's your judgment call.
It is.
So that's your judgment call. What makes your judgment call any more valid?
I could spin that around and say, what the hell do you guys think you're doing?
That's great.
We can tell you. You want to hear it?
That's great. That's great.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You want to hear that?
That's a great question, but I don't think
No.
Okay.
Look, I have a real job to go to, but the point is that you guys are wasting your time. How do you think you were conceived?
You'll stand. How do you think?
You don't understand. You're asking that question as a scientist?
It was rhetorical.
So you know how we were conceived, and that's how you know this is murder.
Okay. In a study of 660 women, 97.5% that abortion was the right decision 1 week after it was conducted. After 5 years, 99% said it was the right choice.
Okay.
So what studies that?
Hmm?
So what studies that?
So of the 660 women that were in that study,
are you here for an abortion?
that somehow is impactful.
Are you here for an abortion?
Please take care of the little babies. And
we have services.
From God.
Published by the Social Science and Medicine.
Don't destroy a baby. Don't destroy an innocent little baby.
Man, babies are being murdered. Man, babies are being murdered here. Are you here to murder your baby?
She does not deserve that.
Leave her alone. Let us help you, ma'am.
That's why I asked. They could adopt that baby for you, take care of it for you, pay for everything for you.
Ma'am, please let us help you. If you're here to murder your baby, this is the day that they murder babies here. We can help you, ma'am.
Lost a little baby. That's a gift from God.
So yes.
Ma'am, please don't judge your child to death this morning. Your child's done nothing wrong to deserve death.
Ideal, but it's necessary for the community at large. Poverty, it prevents poverty from happening.
So slay a child to keep it from poverty?
That's not true.
For the parents, yes.
Slay a child to keep it from poverty.
Oh my God, just read a book. Guys.
So should we?
The Bible.
So, sir,
I don't have time for fiction.
what's preventing you from going?
So
Yes.
you read something that is not correctly. Somebody makes it up.
Because
and you
my physics
believe
book
it.
is my Bible, okay?
What makes your physics book the Bible?
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus Christ can save you,
Stand
sir.
before him someday.
He can save you.
Look, I tried. The point is that you guys are wasting your time.
How?
Somewhere
How?
on this planet is a tree responsible for the oxygen you're breathing, and you need to apologize to it. Okay? You guys are.
You know who created that tree?
You're doing a
You know
disservice.
who created that tree?
Science.
Says you.
Science does not create.
Says you.
Science does not create. Sir.
What authority do you have to say
Science does
anything
not
you're
create.
saying?
That's the most ridiculous
Just
statement
open your
you've
eyes
ever
and
made.
observe.
Do you
We
really
do.
believe that science creates? You're citing.
They're doing a great service.
You're attempting.
It's not ideal.
So did Adolf Hitler.
Oh, Jesus. You cannot compare
Jesus can save you,
Nazi
sir.
Germany to fucking this.
Sir, this is actually worse.
Yeah. Well, what's the difference?
Do you
They're
actually
doing
believe?
the same thing. You understand that?
Do you condemn Adolf Hitler, sir?
They're looking at a population that they see as less than human, that population is signing off saying this is actually preventing poverty. You know, for a rational scientist, you have mentioned the first three things were inconsistent. And you're saying that it's ridiculous to say Nazi Germany and what Planned Parenthood is doing. This is a systematic killing for a population that people value as human beings. And yet Nazi Germany said no, they're not.
Hold on, no. One was ethnic genocide. This is
Genocide.
Genocide.
It is a genocide, man.
Infanticide.
Preborn children, preborn human beings.
Yeah, because there's a time and a place, and if there's
So Adolf Hitler said the same thing.
Time and place. Give the woman her right to choose.
So Adolf Hitler, he had a right to choose? Sir, you're doing the same thing the Nazis did. You're dehumanizing people, an entire people
But
group.
you're also taking an outlier and comparing it to
You're
this.
understanding that you're dehumanizing people.
It's not ideal. It's a bloody mess. I get it. But for fuck's sake, leave the women alone to make her decision. And the research is showing that the parents are better off as a result of it.
No, it's not. Sir. You cited
I just cited.
You cited a
One.
660 person.
Okay,
study.
the sample size is a little small. That's
Yeah,
more than
you
what
know
you
how
guys
many
can.
you know how many babies are murdered in the world every year? Somewhere around 40
there's a
million.
lot. There's a
Around
lot,
40
yeah.
million. You cited 660 people.
Sir, if you're
You
worried
just
about
said-
poor
You
people,
just said science creates.
if you think
Why
it's
would
a...
we believe anything you're saying if you said science creates?
Why aren't you guys doing this shit in Alabama, not California?
Actually, I had done it in Alabama.
Yeah.
Well,
Got people this morning right now standing in front of a worship place doing it in Alabama right
yeah,
now.
because Alabama has the lowest literacy rate in the country.
Yeah, we got people in New York City doing it this morning
Sir,
right
Who
now.
because Cuomo's a dumbass.
If
What does that have to do with anything? That is kind of a straw man, isn't it? What does that have to do with what we're doing
okay,
here?
you know what? All right, not bad. You actually know a few fallacies.
Oh no, I know more than you think I know because you said science
What?
creates.
I'm not gonna.
You said science creates. That's the most ridiculous statement you've made this morning. Science creates. Science creates? That's what you said. That's what you said. You come in here
It can
thinking you
create
have
a
a
lot of
valid
things.
argument.
So
You said science
It can
creates.
create things. Doesn't mean it's good or ideal.
Science creates? Science.
Science creates a lot of conveniences.
Science? Science is a concept, sir. Science is a study of knowledge. That doesn't create anything. It doesn't create
It's a tool.
anything.
It's a tool.
Science didn't create this tree. You said that this morning, and you want me to believe what you have to say as a valid argument.
This is biology. This is science.
No,
You standing
that's the study of how that tree came into being. That's the study of it. It's not the creative act of it. You said it creates. It's your words.
Jesus can save you,
want
sir.
me to believe anything that you said.
Arkansas or some
No,
shit?
no, not at all.
Sir, do you believe in Jesus
College
Christ? You keep
educated.
using his name.
Yeah.
Why did you disappoint your parents so much?
Sir, do you believe in Jesus Christ? You keep using his
You
name.
believe that the way to win this discussion is ad hominem?
No.
Well, that's what you're doing right now.
I actually know I came into this without the right tools. Knowing
Yes,
no one's
you
going to
did.
change any of their minds.
You did.
But at
So
least
why are you having this discussion here?
because I gain satisfaction knowing that you are reminded that this is a waste of your guys' option.
The point that I'm making is you came into this and resorted to ad hominem because you have no argument.
I do have crappy fallacies.
So
I
why
do
are you
admit
even
that.
having this discussion? Maybe you're wrong.
In this case, no.
Yeah, you are. You don't even have an argument, sir. You don't have an argument.
Not a valid argument.
Yeah,
You're violating a woman's right to choose.
To choose what?
Who gave her that right?
To choose
Who
what?
gave her that right?
Her own free will.
Her own free will?
Her own choice.
She's going to stand before her
This
creator
was
one
decided
day.
in 1973 with Roe versus Wade.
By a Supreme Court.
By a Supreme Court,
Yes.
it was a court decision. It's not law.
Even
law, right?
It's the law of the land.
even
No,
pro
it's not. It's
even
court
pro-abortion people acknowledge that Roe v. Wade was a disaster. Was a disaster.
It's not ideal.
Do you realize that Roe v. Wade is not law? It's a court opinion.
It overruled Texas law and it became
Actually, no.
It's a court opinion.
law of the land.
It's a
No.
court opinion. It didn't become.
It's not constitutional.
In fact, right now, Biden wants to make sure it becomes law because he knows it's not technically law. It's just an opinion of the court. But even on top of that, just because something was made legal, does not mean it's right. Does that mean it's right because something's legal? Slavery was legal in the United States.
Yeah,
Does that make it right?
That was also
Everything Hitler
You
did.
just said it became law. Let her have a right to choose. It became law. Who gives her that right?
Well, fortunately, the country got their head out of their ass.
Who
and
gives
it
her
was
that
reversed.
right to decide to choose to kill her baby? Who gives her that right?
Let it be given to
gives
the
her
individual to
that
choose,
right?
and
Who?
you're trying to fight
Who
against
gives them that right?
Their own free will, their
No.
own individual will.
No.
Let them have it.
No,
They're trying to violate
Creator
that.
someday. They're going to answer the Creator someday.
There is none.
You can keep telling yourself
There's
that, but
blackness when you pass.
you're really just suppressing the truth and unrighteousness. That's what the Scripture says.
Why do you want to believe such fiction?
Why do you want to believe such fiction?
Because my physics textbook gives me the tools I need.
Who wrote your physics textbook?
Why do you trust them?
Why do you trust it?
Agree.
No, these are really serious questions to ask.
Can you trust it? How do you know you can trust
Yes,
that guy?
it's verifiable. It's open to
By
peer
who?
review.
It's open to peer
By
review.
who?
Okay.
Yes.
How do you know that you can trust
you
those
trust
people? So, sir, why are these questions distressing you? Have you been challenged by these things before?
Yeah, you're not the first maroon to fight for this.
Well, sir, who are you trusting?
I definitely commend your composure because you've definitely kept your calm a lot better than I have.
I have knowledge on my side. I have reality on my side.
We have Jesus Christ on our
I have truth
side.
on my side.
And you've acknowledged
Hard to
Jesus
argue
Christ by your own
against
words.
No, you sound
Yes.
like you are allergic to taking any amount of a physics class.
Oh no, I've taken
I've taken them. I've taken science
Okay,
classes.
high school physics doesn't count.
Sir,
High school
How do you know
conceptual
what
physics.
my
In
level of
college.
education is? What does that even matter?
You have no basis
Jesus Christ
for
can save you,
physics.
man. You
have no basis
keep
for
you keep
physics
using His
or
name, He can
God.
save you. Jesus Christ can save you, man. Please trust in Jesus Christ.